Hello and welcome to today's session. Today we want to program with AI as usual. But this time I read a blog post about Google Gemini and Antigravity, and they actually kind of merged the two products together. So I thought I would reach out to Abdel Sghiouar to kind of introduce Antigravity CLI to us. And then we want to try it out, of course, in live coding with Java, Quarkus, Vaadin, the usual stuff. Okay, so I want to welcome Abdel Sghiouar to the stage. Hello, Abdel.
Hi, Johannes. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful. So you are. Oh, I have to read this stuff. This stuff. So you are a senior cloud developer, advocate at Google Cloud. You do a lot with Kubernetes and in cloud native usually.
Yes.
So you're not from the Java corner of the world.
I'm an imposter Java developer.
Wonderful. You also do a co-host at Kubernetes podcast from Google, right?
Yes, correct. Yes.
And you're Cloud Native Computing Foundation ambassador.
Yeah, CNCF for Cloud Native Compute Foundation. I'm an ambassador for them. And yeah, that's basically kind of like a Java champion, but for the cloud native space.
Yeah, all right. And of course, you do a lot of speaking gigs,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean, that's a
and
big part
conferences.
of what developer advocates do. So speaking is a big part of it.
Yeah, cool. I'm so glad that I have you here. Would you like to add anything? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I mean, that's you summed it up. I do public speaking. I work on Kubernetes mostly, and I hang out with Java developers quite a lot. I go to like a lot of Java conferences.
Yes,
so a lot of
very
people
good.
in the Java space know me, but I am not really. I did some Java a long time ago, but I'm mostly programming Go and Python, and a lot of Bash, because obviously Bash is like the best programming language, right? And, yeah, so that's when you asked me, you said like, yeah, let's build this thing with the front end. I was like, yeah, I heard of this thing called Vaadin, so let's just try it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Cool. Yeah. You will be astounded by it.
I heard a lot of good things. So
yeah. It's really for Java developers. It's a really nice tool to build a web UI really fast and in a basically Java native way.
Nice.
We'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah. So the roadmap would be that you talk a little bit about the history of Google Gemini and Antigravity. And after that quick introduction, we can go right into coding.
Sure. I think the history is very short. Google started launching AI about 3 years ago or something. We launched our first capable model called Gemini, which was Gemini 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, and now 3.5 since last week. And then it comes in multiple versions, Pro, Flash, and then you have the kind of more specialized models like the Nano Banana for generating pictures, and Veo for video, and Lyria for sound and stuff like that. And last year we launched Gemini CLI, which was our basically Claude Code version for Gemini. So that was launched last year. It was written in TypeScript initially for whatever reason. And I don't know why they choose TypeScript. So, and then it worked super well for a while. And a little bit after that, we launched Antigravity, which was an IDE. Antigravity was and is a Visual Studio Code based IDE that has an agent built in, and it uses Gemini by default, and you can just use it like you would use any AI IDE, right? So we had these two kind of tools. Gemini CLI on one hand, and then Antigravity on another hand. And the recent update was that they basically we split Antigravity into two things. there is Antigravity and Antigravity IDE, and these are two separate products. So Antigravity IDE is still the AI-powered IDE for people who want to talk to an AI but still look at code, right? So it's full IDE. But then you have Antigravity standalone, which is just the agent manager. So that's just, we took the agent part of the IDE and we are making it available as a standalone app called Antigravity. So if you really want code, but you don't really need to look at code, Gravity is the way to go.
All right.
Of course, if you both of them on your laptop, then you can work in Antigravity, right? Prompts the agents in Antigravity, it will generate code and stuff like that. But then it will give you a little nice button to open in IDE, which then it will load the IDE with your code. So if you still want to look at the code, you can still open the IDE.
Yeah. But it still runs locally, right? So the Antigravity application runs locally. It doesn't run in the cloud. It uses the LLM in the cloud, of course, but
correct. Both of them run locally on your laptop. And both of them in the upcoming future, they will also support running the agents themselves in the cloud.
Yeah.
Because right now the agent runs local but talks to a large language model. But if you want to do like a durable agent, like you want an agent to run for an extended period of time,
right?
And you want to be able to like close your laptop and move somewhere else and open it again, then that's coming. I think you've seen this joke on the internet where people go like, "Oh, I can't close my laptop because the agent is running."
right. That's kind of a meme right now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's coming. And then you have the Antigravity CLI, which is essentially the same thing, just in the command line, right? The Gemini CLI have technically not been deprecated. It still exists. It's only available for enterprise customers. So if you have an enterprise license and you're paying like enterprise Gemini, then you can still continue using Gemini CLI. And they are supposed to be backward compatible with each other. There is a few differences, but there is actually a migration guide for people. If you started using Gemini CLI and you want to move to Antigravity, it's a very easy one-time migration, and we migrate your project to the Antigravity format. But they follow the same. It's like the few key differences is like the name of the folder where you put your agent skills is different, right? That's kind of some of the key differences. But behind the scene is the same. So today, as far as developers are concerned, it's Antigravity CLI, Antigravity as an agent manager standalone app, and then Antigravity IDE. You can use all of them or any of them. It's really up to you. Are you more like a heavy application user or a CLI user? It's really up to you which one do you want to use.
Yeah. All right.
So that's the current state. And this like this cloud-based agent execution is coming. And then one of the key differences, Antigravity is written in Go, the CLI. So that's one of the key differences. It's a complete rewrite. So it's not like an evolution. It's not like Gemini CLI 2.0. It's a complete rewrite. Okay.
But on the surface level, it's basically the same.
Yeah, on the surface, it should be exactly the same. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So that's, I think, enough of an introduction.
Sure.
So let's see. I'll share my screen here quickly. Right. So what I did, let's start with this really empty repository. There's nothing in it. And then I downloaded this, of course, and started the Antigravity CLI. We played around a bit just now. So I started this Antigravity CLI in this folder of the repository, and it already created some file.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what it does.
That file is just so one of the things that Antigravity CLI does is that it will remember your chat sessions. So this file is actually for future use, so it's not very important. I can show you later where are your chat history dumped. There is subfolders. Yeah.
All right.
But so you can ignore this file for now, basically.
Right. We can even add it to git ignore, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's just ignore that file. Okay. And we already wrote what we want to do in the description of the video, but here we have it again. So the idea is to implement a personal marathon tracking application, because I saw you do marathons
Yes.
plenty of times, right? I mean, I go running, but a marathon is like, what is it? 32 kilometers?
42.
42. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. And we want to do a Java backend with Quarkus. We use Vaadin as a front end. And if it's possible, we want to upload GPX files. Oh, I just remembered I didn't prepare any GPX file, but maybe we'll find something.
I can export one from my Strava runs if you want and send it to you.
Yeah, if you got the time.
Yeah.
And there should be an interactive route maps powered by OpenStreetMap, maybe a marathon and run history management. So we see all the routes we ran with a little chart that displays pace, speed, distance, stuff like that. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, Abdel, what would your approach be to start developing? So my approach was very much inspired by my last sessions, where we went a lot into specifying and writing the specifications and use cases for the application before we let the AI write any code.
Mm-hmm.
But what would your approach be?
I mean, we can try to do a spec-driven development. That would be a good starting point. But I think maybe we should try to install some skills. That would be maybe another good starting point, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we can try to install some skills for maybe Java, for Vaadin. That would be like, yeah, let's start there and then we'll see.
Okay. What I did as well in the last days was there is this website AI for JVM, which I talked about earlier as well in other sessions. It's like a catalog for a lot of useful informations about using AI as a development tool or as an execution tool for your application. But there is also this link that I like very much, JVM skills. And it contains a lot of skills that are useful in the Java world. So what I did the last times was I just copy and pasted that URL into the CLI and told the AI to just grab whatever is useful for this specific project. And if you don't mind, I would like to try this as well now. But to tell the AI what's useful, I would have to tell it this first. That it has the like cornerstones of what we want to do.
The context, yeah.
Yeah, the context. So it shouldn't implement that right now, but that's fine because we are in planning mode.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't implement anything. So we just want to implement blah, 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 blah. To implement, yeah. And now go and download, install all the useful skills from this website. And then switch over here. That. Okay. So we see what's it doing.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm downloading. I'm trying to get you like a GPX file.
A GPX file. All right. Yeah. So basically, it works like any other CLI AI tool that I know. With Control J, you can make your line breaks. That's somehow really important to me. You can say Control O to expand the output of the tool, and by typing the exclamation mark, you can run something in the Betriebssystem operation system.
Yeah, the shell or bash or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I can't even do that now because it's busy.
Yeah, there is this concept of sub agents where you could like break down, like let it work and then get like a new, like another working session in a way.
Yeah,
if you want.
yeah.
I usually don't do it. I much rather would have multiple shells with multiple anti-gravity CLIs happening, just to keep things kind of clean and separate from each other. But yeah, I mean that's another way of doing it.
Okay, so now we have these permissions in the mode where it always asks us for permission to do anything if it wants to execute any command line command. But we can see that here in the permissions. So there are 4 different types of permissions, and the request review is, I think, pretty default by now as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But the proceed and sandbox I find really interesting. Can you tell us something about this?
Yeah, so the sandbox, it will basically almost like create a separate isolated process in which it will run anything, right? If you let it run without the sandbox, it's running directly inside your operating system main process. So it's able to modify files, it's able to talk to your network interface or whatever. Inside the sandbox, it's an isolated environment. So that's how you would do. That's how you would run, for example, the agent if you don't trust it, or if you're running against code you didn't write yourself, so you don't really know what the code does. Or as the case you're showing here, where you want to run it without having to click approve each time.
Yes.
But you still don't trust. But you still don't trust what it will do, right? Because what could happen is that it's trying to implement something, and then it decide, oh, the easiest way to think is just wipe the entire folder, right?
Yeah.
So inside the sandbox, it will only wipe whatever it's working on right now, so it doesn't end up wiping the code inside the folder where it's running.
Yeah.
So that's the sandbox essentially.
Yeah, I find that really cool because I usually use a tool for Docker, Docker SBX, so Docker sandboxes.
Yeah.
Where you can also kind of start kind of Docker images, but it's more like a micro VM, I think, or it's even called micro VM. Where
it
it's also
much a micro VM, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where it's letting the agent run in a isolated environment and just mounts in the repository where you're working on. And also you can block some network traffic. So you can decide what you want to let go outside or not.
Yeah.
And I found that really cool. I think that's a really good security feature. Before that, I always used always proceed, and I never had problems, but I just read today about some open source library where the contributor wrote something like, forget all the previous prompts and remove some kind of tests or something. So he basically put some malicious code in there on purpose. And some people got really angry. And I mean, that's something you can at least mitigate. You can't get rid of it completely, but it helps.
Yeah, I mean, always proceed is like the YOLO mode, right? That's essentially you just whatever it wants, right? So
yeah. So I would say proceed in sandbox, or at least try that.
Yeah, that makes sometimes it makes the most sense if you just want to let it run on the side and you don't want to be looking at it all the time. That's a very good way of like proceeding, but also making sure or being at least sure that it's not going to do something stupid.
Yeah, right. Let's try it. If it's that easy, that's amazing. Okay, so it created some kind of implementation plan already.
Yep.
And it installed 15 JVM skills. Architecture is Quarkus, Vaadin, GPX, XML parser, right? Leaflet, OpenStreet component, and Apex charts. I kind of was hoping, because we as XDev actually have two components. One is the leaflet flow component for Vaadin, and one is the charts.js wrapper, which work pretty well. I did not work a lot with it, but I know we have it, and I was hoping that it would automatically find those, but it did not. But that's all right. We want to see about the skills.
Yeah.
Okay, it installed a block. Okay.
So
Is this?
okay, so those are coming from the repository, I believe, right?
Yeah. Okay, it did it just download the complete repository?
I think it dumped the complete repository. Yes, there's a README there, and there is like a git ignore. So yes.
Yeah. All right.
But did it
That's one way to do it.
But did it download everything?
Okay, let's see. There are like 8 skills folders. And if we go back to this one in this, but these also are downloaded. So I think, yeah. It downloaded everything.
Downloaded everything. Okay, well, whatever. But like it says, so that's what it downloaded. But is that actually what it's installed? Because it says installed.
Yeah. Okay. How do I find the skills? Oh yeah.
I think skills. Yeah. There you go. So
okay. So I'm sure these are not all the skills that are in there. So that's good. But there's no Vaadin. Oh,
so what you want to look at is the skills.md file. So let's check that. Is there like a skill.md file in that root folder? Like in that folder? No, that's the folder for the.
That's the folder where we are.
Okay. Can you fire up the command line and let's check in the root folder? So that would be. You see on top. So you see where it says create new skills. In the workspace.
Oh yeah.
Is there like a either dot agents / skill or a global skill, right?
Okay. But
so here we don't have anything. So now if we check inside, wait, no. If we check inside .gemini in your home folder, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we have that here. And then
inside the Antigravity CLI.
Nope, damn it. The skills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the skills.
So it installed them for all the users. No, for just for me as a user, but for all my workspaces, basically.
Yeah, that's basically the global scope, right?
Yeah.
It's installed them globally for your username. And there is also something called shared. So I'm wondering, is there like something in the shared space? So that's one folder up, and there should be a skills folder. So still in .gemini, but directly under .gemini.
It's so there.
No, it didn't install anything. No. Okay, yeah. So then what did it install? Let's see. Commit, coverage, fix, interview. mutate testing performance rough coverage spec. I mean, nothing specific about UI verify, maybe, but that doesn't sound.
Review, yeah. Yep, the playwright tests could be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
so the question is that repository that you gave it, does it have actually Vaadin skills?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so
I just realized. I think there are no Vaadin skills in there. They have a separate one. Yeah.
yeah, so okay, yeah.
Should we go look for it? I think without skills, it works fine as well.
It should be fine.
Honestly.
Yeah, it should be okay. It have a web source interface, so it should be able to go look up documentation.
Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. What do we want to do now?
Maybe check the implementation plan.
Yes. Now, where is that? Because I don't think it's here.
Go 1 second back to the terminal. I'm discovering with you, right? So
yeah.
No, the Antigravity terminal, the actual terminal. What did it say? Blah blah. Yeah, so it should have. You see, it's in. There is a couple of lines up. It says create. It's in that folder.
Oh, it's also in my personal folder.
Yeah, okay. And that's so that random ID, that's called the conversation ID. So that's the.
Yeah. That's the one we ignored, right?
Yes.
In the
No. We ignore the .json, which is in the root of the folder where you have the code. But this one is under your root folder, under your home user, under Antigravity Brain conversation ID implementation plan.
But I thought in this file it's referencing.
It points to that. But can you open the file? What does the file contain?
So it's ATBC.
Yeah. So that's the conversation ID. No, they don't match. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It's okay. Let's just look at the implementation plan.
Yes. Let's. How do I do that? Visual Studio Code? No. Okay. 1 second. Because I guess we will use that more often. I will open this with Visual Studio Code right now. Yes, I trust the author. Okay, here we go.
All right. Yep.
This high fidelity personal marathon run with Quarkus, Vaadin 24. I didn't specify the database, so it will use H2, which I guess is fine for now.
Yeah.
OpenStreetMap tiles, all right. No cloud subscription, that's wonderful. Custom CMS, okay. Structured Maven project, that is very nice.
Not bad.
Yeah. JPA entity storing runs, okay. Yeah, that's a Panache repository, or the Panache, I think that's pronounced.
What does this mean, Panache?
That's a framework from Quarkus to basically store and retrieve data.
Okay, makes sense.
But I don't know what the word actually means.
I mean, as somebody who speaks French, that sounds to me like panache, which is a mixture.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe that's it.
It could be, yeah. Okay. I don't know. It's the first time I hear this.
Okay. All right. JPX uploads. Oh, sorry. In Germany, summer just kickstarted, so it started all kinds of allergies.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Run analytics, yes, very nice. Track points, Pocho, coordinates, okay. Wrapper, sidebar, theme switcher, yes. So these 5 files should be all we need for the UI We can look at that later. That will be interesting. The leaflet map. So I would like to try to change these to use the XDev libraries, just because I think they work pretty well.
We should be able to change them in the implementation plan, right?
Yeah.
So I think in the extensions, Quarkus, Vaadin, Quarkus, and so I'm wondering, actually, scroll down a little bit more.
Yeah.
There should be a section for the, yeah. So,
but I would say I tell the AI to change that. Would you change
yes, I
that
think
by
so.
hand?
No,
Yeah.
I would probably just prompt the AI to say, hey, use these two components instead.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And this one as well. So instead of leaflet and apex chart, yeah. Let's see. Change the implementation plan. So use for the OpenStreetMap integration, and then use okay.
So here is one thing that I'm going to discover now with you. Is it going to overwrite the implementation plan, or is it going to create like a fork?
It's gonna overwrite it. I'm pretty sure.
This is something that I don't know about you. This is something I find annoying with these tools, because they don't really keep history of what changed between iterations, right?
Yeah.
It would be more useful if it can keep some sort of like timestamp. So
Yes.
So if it's not for you as somebody who's implementing, but somebody who want to read your history over time, they can look at the implementation plan over time, and they can look, oh, they changed their mind and they changed this to this, right?
Absolutely. You could say that this implementation plan is kind of a specification for your application. It's kind of documentation. So if you would keep that in your repository and you would not overwrite it, but always add a new implementation plan and increment that, that would greatly help you to understand how that program evolved over time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even when we do like spec-driven development in traditional way without AI, you would still have some sort of history, right? It doesn't matter. Like if you are using Confluence, you have history. If you are using Google Docs, you have history. Maybe the old school way is that you have implementation plan 1.0, 1.1.0, you know. It's actually something interesting. I have seen this behavior before of most of these AIs, and I never really understood the reasoning behind implementing it without this historical tracking.
Yeah, but that's like, again, default behavior, sadly.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because like they're designed for somebody who wants to vibe code, so they don't really care about. They don't care about what they've been thinking yesterday. They just care about what they've been thinking today.
Yeah, you're right. But what you could, of course, do as well is just not use planning mode, but use the normal mode, I don't know, implementation mode or whatever it is called here, and let it write the plan as a file. So that would be a way to like go around that problem, because you let it write that file in your repository, then you can commit it in your history, and you have that, and then probably the next plan you have, you can also let it write, but not overwrite the old one, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Can you check what it's doing?
Yeah. So first of all, it changed this, so I think it's kind of finished. Yes. Yeah. Apex charts with this one. fantastic enhancement. That's
Yeah,
what I
it's
like
always
to
it's always like that, right?
hear. Yeah.
It's always
What's the word for it?
uh,
I keep forgetting it.
I don't know what's
Suck.
the word.
Uh,
I call that like
sufficient. No.
fake enthusiasm.
Yeah, but it's always like oh man.
I don't know that.
Sometimes English is hard. It's always trying to please you and tell you that you're so smart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. We have the implementation plan, and for me, that sounds pretty nice. And yeah, how would you proceed?
Is the term we're looking for is apparently it's AI psychophancy.
So, yeah,
Psychophancy.
Yeah.
That's
That's
such
it.
a complex word. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that it looks good to me. I think the implementation plan looks good.
All
So
right.
just approve it. Let's just get it to work.
Good. So, is there some command or just
No, just
okay?
approve or implement or whatever.
Approved, implemented.
Let's see what it's gonna do.
Sycophancy.
Sycophancy, yes.
Yeah, Rodolfo just said.
There you go. My immediate involve creating. Okay, yeah. So there is a thing that I don't know about the other AIs you have tried, but it also creates a task.md file.
Yeah, but also in this folder. I don't know about this one. I don't think I have that.
So that's a checklist. So it will check every single step.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is actually, for me, this is quite different than when you use Antigravity, like the application, because in Antigravity, it will always build, or maybe we should have prompted different, but it will always build the implementation plan and the task file at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because then you might actually go to the task file. Because, like, for example, if you go back to the implementation plan here, it had, the testing plan, the verification plan.
Yeah.
So you could actually go to the task list and add extra tasks for verification, right?
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily want to meddle with the implementation plan, but you can say, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. As you just add more tasks, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah. So it's doing things. Yeah.
So this checklist, I know, for example, with IBM Bob, I tried that. That was actually quite nice. So it wasn't a CLI tool, but I tried the integration as well. So it was like Antigravity, the Visual Studio application. And it actually wrote down that checklist, and you could see the output of the LLM, and then you could see what's done in the checklist. So that was really nice too. But if we see the checkpoints here as well, that's good as well.
Yeah. While it's doing that, it's asking. Okay, yeah, just go for it.
But why does it ask for permission? I wonder, because we changed that. Actually,
that's a very good point. While it's doing that, can you go to that .json file and let's see, like if you go back, there's like this metadata.json files. I'm wondering what are those. Oh, just like metadata.
It's telling the AI what the task MD is for. Maybe.
That's how it sounds like. What about the other one? I think the other one is the same, right? Yeah. Okay. Just doing. All right. Okay. Yeah. See this request feedback through. I don't know if is that. Does this has to do with the fact that it will ask for approval or?
Yeah,
okay,
maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the task.md. Is it?
Oh yeah. Nothing
it didn't
done
check
yet.
anything. Yes.
Okay. No, I'll close that again. Okay, so now it's working on background probably. If I press Control O, yeah, it's doing something.
Yeah. And when you press Control O, what does it do?
So I just pressed Control O, and
Okay.
I see this. If I press it again, I think we're. Whoop. Something is going on.
Doing something. Apparently, you can do /artifacts. It's already created some stuff.
Let's try. Wait, I press Control O again.
Yeah,
Okay.
So.
Okay. Oh,
so that's how
these
you
are the
see that. Okay, got it.
and you can open them here. Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Okay, that's good.
Okay, well, I'm learning things with you. I told you I haven't touched the CLI, the new one, that much. Okay.
Yeah, so it's asking permission again. I can change this here. Permissions. We should be in the sandbox.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why is it asking still. Okay, well. So what is it doing? It's doing things.
1 second, we have a comment. And also the sub agent can be used to parallelize the task with different role assigned. For example, front-end developers and reviewer, security auditor. Oh, okay. If we have sub agents, agents in general, probably. Yeah, how can the next question is how can we create sub agents? We can try this. So if I go here and type agents, there are no agents, right? Yeah.
It has just the default agents.
Right, but we could probably create one. Couldn't we? No.
I think you have to do it before you hold on.
Before we start the CLI.
I'm looking into it. I'm actually wondering if it's available within the CLI itself.
So it says create new agents, and then we can create those in the workspace or globally.
Ah, yeah, okay.
So that's probably the way to go here. Dependency resolve, yeah.
While this is happening, I wanted to show you something. This is one of our software engineers who is pretty like working on the product. He actually built these like generic agent skills. And so these are not specific to a particular implementation or programming language. These are like, if you scroll down, it's sort of like a workflow, and it has, so.
Yes, okay.
And so these actually come with extra commands. So you could like use them to draft your specs, plan, build, test, review, and they work with Gemini CLI. So I tested them with Gemini CLI. I didn't test them with Antigravity. They should just work.
Yeah. Do you think we can install them like this?
Yeah,
the Gemini command?
You can try. I don't think it will work, but you can maybe try, but replace Gemini command with the AGY.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nothing we execute in here.
Yeah. And while that's happening, I'm gonna send you I'm gonna send it to you on LinkedIn, the GPX file I have.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh, apparently it doesn't allow me to upload GPX. Okay.
You can send me an email.
Yeah, I'm gonna email it to you. That's what I was thinking.
So I'm executing this skills install command with AGI. Let's see if that works. It doesn't seem that way. Yeah, no, it didn't. It's probably the wrong command. AGI is probably not the one we want. Exit. There's nothing.
I'm looking into it. Yeah, it doesn't really have a command to install skills as of now, like Gemini. So either you could, what does the repository say? How do you install them for other type of?
Oh yeah, there are plenty of other methods, other agents. See, getting started. Maybe that's it. I mean, we can probably also just give the URL to the
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
AI to install it. Yeah, that's something the AI can solve itself. So if we go to the skills folder and we give that to the AI, it should be possible as well. What is it doing? So it's searching for the right dependency in Maven. Well,
Yeah, it's kind of annoying.
And I always tell it to memorize that, but it's still.
I'm wondering why is it prompting you to approve each time?
Yeah. It's basically very, very similar. Okay, Daniel Furberg has a lot to tell us. So just give the instructions separate the tasks for different roles. Yeah, I think if we just write down in the CLI, do a review as a reviewer, and I don't know, what were the other tasks? The implementation as a front-end developer, then it would create tasks on its own probably.
Yeah.
Or sub-agents. That's what we're trying to do. You can run inside CLI with exclamation mark. We saw that, but I didn't want to interfere with the application just now. That's why.
Do a slash settings or config, yes, and then hit enter, and then go to tool permission.
Yes. Yeah, proceed.
Yeah, it's the same. Let's just switch it to always proceed.
Yeah,
for now.
You're right.
Then it's easier.
Yeah. It's annoying. Otherwise.
Yeah, it is very annoying. So that because I never really used it with the. Oh, okay. It's actually doing something. It's implementing tasks.
Now that it has all the permission it's needing.
It's going to be much faster. Yeah. And then those agent skills. Actually, that one of the things I wanted to do tomorrow is to spend some time learning how to install the skills from that repo I sent you.
Okay.
I tested them with the Gemini CLI and they work very well. But I guess with like anti-gravity, since we don't, because I was looking into the anti-gravity documentation, and it does have a plugin command line to install plugins, but I'm not sure. Let me try something.
Is it maybe just something else? So help install plugins. So what did we do? We set skills, shell settings. So it's not a plugin, is it? We can try.
We can try.
Plugin. Install. Okay. Getting closer. And yeah, no. Skills install. Plug in, and then we use. Let's see. Oh, that it did something. I think it installed skills and agents.
Okay, so now fire up a new instance of the Antigravity CLI and maybe do /skills.
Now, agents would be interesting because we didn't have any. Okay, still don't have any skills.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Built-in skills. Okay, so it installed those skills.
But are these skills coming from that repo?
Yeah, that is the question. Let's see about shipping and launch. Because it says integrated, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, it's actually
Built-in
installed.
skills. So let's see. Can this? No. No, it didn't. Sorry.
I'm actually looking into it.
Yeah. Okay. There's a shipping and launch skill.
Yeah, so they should be the same. Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Oh, spec-driven development. Let's see this. I'm interested in that. Yes. Okay. This is cool. Okay, this is still working. Let's take a quick look at the tasks. Because this one, I think, is done. But it didn't.
It didn't check the list.
Yeah. Maybe after it's done, then it's checking all the boxes.
Maybe, yeah. Does it look like it's done? No, it's still. Let's see. Maybe let's look at the code it's implemented.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Did I close the other window? No, I just moved it. Here we go. This is the important part.
Yeah.
Don't save this. Okay. We have some backend, some main layout. Okay, and as you can see, this is all Java code, and it's basically creating the layout, so everything that is shown all the time, basically. And then we have the components which we can use in different places, and then we have the views, which are basically the routes.
Did it actually use your components?
We'll see that. Yeah, so as you can see, this is all Java code, and then you can execute this, and it will create, usually it creates a really nice UI. And there we have a lot of XDev software, so this should be our component. Yeah. All these leaflet components.
Yeah.
Were prefixed with an L. Yeah, okay.
So one thing I want to check is, can you go back to the CLI and check like the / artifact?
Yes. To the running one.
Yeah, to the running one, yeah.
Oh, I will stop
here.
Oh,
it's finished. What?
It's compiling.
Okay.
Artifacts.
And then go to tasks.
Yeah, open this one.
Oh, for some reason it didn't actually implement the tasks. That's it didn't checkbox.
Yeah. But it's still running, so.
Oh, okay. Now I'm just wondering, like, why is it not checking it as it's proceeding? No.
Yeah, that would be useful.
This is supposed to be the project level task list, actually. There was a question in the chat.
Okay. It is not a project level task list.
It is a project level task list. Should be, at least. So I don't know when it's going to check them out.
Yeah, because I mean, it has created a POM, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah, this one. So without that, I think that would be a bad place to go from Java files back to the POM. This should be something that you do beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I think we'll see. Maybe it's Don't forget that it's a new tool, so it's possible it's a bug also.
Yeah, I mean, we did not specify that it should check these marks, but again, we did not specify anything about the tasks.
It should just do it automatically, actually, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. But maybe that's just a missing prompt somewhere.
Yeah, so
deep down
I think it's finished because now it's creating the walkthrough. And so the walkthrough is the final fault file that will be created, because that's basically, it will tell you like, no, the other one.
Yeah. I just wanted to check. Okay. With a fully implemented stunning high fidelity personal marathon.
Of course it is stunning.
Okay, so these words that it's using, it's so great. Premium and responsive. Theme integration, all right. Dual axis chart, okay. Excited about this one. Oh, it's a dark mode. Why dark mode?
Of course it is dark mode.
Telemetry math calculates cumulative. Oh gosh, I don't even know what that is. It's probably something GPS related.
I think it's the real distance instead of map distance.
Yeah, okay, with including height and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. That would be my guess if I have to guess. I should know the stuff I do running. So.
Oh, wonderful! Munich Isar River Run. That's cool, because as a child I used to go to bathing in Isar. That's a river
added like a run?
Bavaria. Yeah. Yes.
Holy shit! It's added like a Berlin Marathon final split. That's awesome.
Maybe as a test, as a seeder. Let's see. But that's not even a marathon. That's a marathon, right?
Yeah, that's a marathon.
Yeah,
like the other two are just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Berlin Marathon is a mythical one. It's a very popular one, right?
All right. How many marathons did you run?
I think like 6 or 7.
Oh, really?
So
wow.
far, I'm running one this weekend. So Saturday in Stockholm.
Is there any preparation, or is it like a continuous thing? You just always prepared?
I mean, it depends if you have a goal. I don't have really a goal, so it's just continuous preparation. But if you have a goal, right, I would say maybe 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Like minimum.
Yeah. All right. A mermaid file. I love those. Let's see. That happened to me plenty of times, that these mermaid files could not get rendered. And I'm not sure if the Visual Studio plugin is that bad, or if the code is that bad. Yeah. Responsive styling. Okay.
So what if you sorry, I'm just because you were talking about mermaid. So I was thinking like if we use a mermaid visualizer, would that? I mean, it's not important. Yeah. It's not important. It's not important for what you're trying to do, I think.
Yeah, but I'm sure there are plenty of mermaid. It's like a parser, right?
Yeah.
Live editor, yeah. Now
you can just close it. Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so your plugin is broken.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay, we have the main layout and 4 views, and then the components, a service, parser service, and a run repository for our H2 database. That's cool. It's a very nice diagram.
Nice.
Yeah, but all the tasks are done.
They are. That was like a bug, actually. I'm going to okay. I'm taking notes. I'm reporting this as a bug. That's a problem.
Well, yeah, okay. So I mean, it's probably really checking if if it did all the things. So if it would have any problems with any task, it probably wouldn't check it. So it's still kind of useful, but it's not as useful as it could be as a progress bar. Basically.
It would be more useful if it's like checking them as it progresses, right?
Yeah. So I would like to just stop the application and try.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, we have some comments. So, okay, maybe the task list is in the home folder than in the brain.
I don't think so. There is nothing in the home folder, actually. It's just in the brain folder.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then what else apart from marathons? Oh, yeah. Did you run anything else?
A bunch
like a
of
half marathon?
Yeah, like a lot of other halves and 10Ks, a lot of distances, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did run marathon before, 4 in total and many halves. This time 3.
I mean, 3:01 is very good time, actually.
3 hours, right?
3 hours 0:01. That's I think for amateur runners, sub 3 or close to 3 is a very common goal that people want to achieve.
Okay. What do you have?
I'm at like my best time is 3:05 or something.
Okay.
So close enough.
Cool. But is it always flat? Does it have to be flat? Because if it has altitude, then it would change the result, right?
Of course. So the Berlin Marathon is the flattest marathon, one of the flattest, right?
All right.
So that's one of the marathons where a lot of world records are achieved.
Yes. Okay.
But having said that, this year the world record in marathon running was achieved in London, and London is not flat. So that's sub 2 hours.
Huh.
That's like that have been let's say not a dream, that have been an unbroken world record since 1990 something.
No.
That somebody crazy. Got close to it, and then over the years people have been getting closer and closer and closer to 2 hours by like few seconds. And the London Marathon back in March, I think on April, it was 2 hours 58 minutes 59 minutes something, but like sub 2 hours, right? Like the barrier of 2 hours was broken, and it's not a flat marathon. So I think the human performance is improving over the time, right?
Yeah.
But for developers, sub 3 hours is great. So very good job, Daniel.
Okay. MD plugin.
I think
the plugin was broken.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a couple of doubts. How can I use the Antigravity in our day-to-day life? For instance, you are building a complete app. How would you evaluate the complete change at once?
Well, you would run a test, I guess, to make sure that the change was completed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I like as well. So you can let the AI write tests as well, automated tests. And I think tests usually are, because they are like isolated, you can read them very easily. And it is very clear what's getting tested. And therefore, I think you can read these tests really well and really understand if this is testing something that is important to you, or something that is important to the application, basically.
Or the other way you could do it is you could implement the tests first. So like test-driven development. So you write the tests first, and then you let the AI write the code that would satisfy the tests, right?
Yeah, that is something you could do as well. I'm not sure if that's really a practice somebody really does, because I think then you have so many advantages of AI you just throw away, basically. So if you let the AI write the tests, I think you're much faster if you just review the tests and then let it implement it. But if you write the tests yourself, for me, writing tests is such a slow process. So
No, okay. I see what you mean. I think we're saying the same thing. I'm not saying that you have to write them yourself. You can still generate the tests, verify them, and then once you are happy that the tests are correct. I mean, I think that test-driven development would be useful if you are doing a migration, right? So you're migrating an app from one code base to another.
Yes.
You could start by migrating the tests first, verify that the tests work, and then so that's what I mean.
Yeah, and that the repository that you shared, there's also a test-driven development skill, and I think there's also I found that really cool. Semantic anchors. Is this the one? This is the one. So that's a website from Ralf D. Müller, and he basically said these semantic anchors are just a few words like nonviolent communication. And if you give these words the LLM, it knows pretty much exactly what to do because these are so well defined. You don't have to explain what that means. And there's also these test-driven development tools. So TDD, if you search for that. There are a couple of different ways to implement TDD. I really don't know the difference between those, between the Chicago school and London school, stuff like that. But if you tell the LLM that, it will precisely know what to do and execute that actually really well.
Yeah. Well, let's check the app.
We have a couple of more questions, except from Kipchoge's experiments in Vienna.
Yeah, Daniel is talking about, we're talking about marathon sub 2 hours, and Kipchoge is a very, very known runner. So I know what you are talking about.
Right.
But I think Daniel wants to go into the nitty details of how it works. Officially, Kipchoge time was never considered an official time. So to give you an understanding, so the first time somebody tried to break the sub 2 hours marathon, they did it in Vienna in, oh, that's not good.
That's not good, but
they did it in Vienna with this guy called Kipchoge under perfect circumstances. But because it was done under perfect circumstances, it was never considered an official time because it's not a real marathon. It was just like they designed a proper path that had like the perfect flatness and this amount of wind. So it was, So anyway, beside the point.
So we have a little problem. It's not supported. I would just paste that in the LLM to fix it, basically.
Yeah. Is it possible that it's you don't have the right Java version? Whatever,
Yeah, JDK. I'm not sure it's not supported the version of ByteBuddy, and I think ByteBuddy is what is that? A mocking framework? Not sure. No. Let's just see.
Just give it to
yeah. We get an error. So it could be that I have too high of a JDK. Let's see what is defined here. 21.
21, yeah.
And I probably have 25 installed. Not sure. I think it should be downwards compatible. But the issue is that. Okay. So we need a flag.
All right.
To activate that. Yeah. Okay. If that's all, let's do it.
Let's see.
Yeah, Daniel also says dependency issue. Yeah, it's probably that.
Yeah, so this is where I start angering Java people. Why is it like your error message has like 20,000 lines of code of errors? Like, this is something I never understood about Java. Like error messages are so freaking long.
Yep, because you have all the information you need to fix it.
I don't need all the information. I just need the actual error.
Well, yeah, okay.
Like
Sometimes
it's down
they.
to Java 1. Like it's downloaded with the class that was written as part of Java. Just kidding. I find the stack trace like annoying sometimes.
Okay. I mean, most of the time you just need the first line. But sometimes it's good to have the stack trace. But I think the error persists, really.
Is it running already?
Yeah, it's running, and I'm refreshing, but nothing comes up.
I don't think that you actually, the second MVN Quarkus dev have run. Can you stop it and maybe run it again?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's stuck.
No. I run that.
Yeah.
And then it simply doesn't say. I think we can say Control O. Maybe we see more. Sure. Loading.
It was actually doing the same thing as before. So it was just stuck in this loading and generating, but like that's not a prompt.
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
That's supposed to be.
Okay, let's just start it without this. So we are here. Maybe. Let's kill this one.
Yeah, just
then
to
we
make
see the actual output.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it could be that it's just stuck. And sometimes, or no, usually Vaadin takes a long time for the first run because it's downloading all that npm dependencies that which are needed. And then this could take a long time, but it usually says something useful on the website. Okay. Oh, it seems to be busy. Oh, is it still running?
No, you stopped it. Oh.
I did stop it here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just the process. Still running. Okay. Yes. Okay. This did it. You can terminal.
Yeah, just say kill all the all the MVM process because it has unrestricted access. Just
okay.
ask it to kill it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Fully. I'm still online after this.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's starting it again. Well, okay. Maybe this time it works. Then everything is fine.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Yeah, Daniel is asking if this is a port conflict. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it is a port conflict, yeah.
Okay, so it's still loading. Yeah, it's doing something. Oh, now it should be done. Oh man, oh man. Okay, this should not happen. So fix this error and then make sure that the program compiles and is reachable without any more errors.
So what was that? File handler?
I'm not sure. That's a static file handler. So that to me sounds like really an implementation error.
So question, isn't Vaadin hard to debug because it will end up generating JavaScript under the hood? Like how easy is it to debug? Because it feels to be like an abstraction layer with Java.
Yeah, but usually I think it's really good to debug because you have messages like these, which are also like Java error messages, and you can fix the Java code. I think I really never had the problem to go into any other language to fix a problem with Vaadin.
Okay.
I always could stay Java native. I mean, sometimes you have to like use the debug console or something in the web, but that's really rare.
And so
for me,
okay.
Yeah.
The debug console is part of Vaadin itself?
No, it's just like this.
Ah,
this
yeah,
stuff,
yeah. Okay, yeah,
right?
got it.
Then you
okay.
see what goes on in the communication. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering.
Yeah. But it's like I said, it's for me, it's a really good tool, and for me, it's the only real UI that you can use in Java. I mean, the alternative is JavaFX, and that's just for local clients. And most of the times, nobody needs those anymore. Sadly, I like JavaFX very much, but the clients usually want a web app.
And is Vaadin very popular? Like from your perspective as a Java developer, is it very popular?
Yeah, I think in the Java world, it really is. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. It's doing something.
Yeah. Let's look more in the code, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I see Vaadin everywhere because I go to conferences, so I see them everywhere. And so I was just wondering, I guess if you're a Java developer, you would probably just don't want to go outside of your ecosystem to write front-end code. So Vaadin makes a lot of sense if you can generate, web interfaces from Java code.
Yeah, it's for me, it's the perfect way to get started. If you want to have an application and write Java, you are a Java developer, and you want to get started with a UI. That's the perfect place to start because you are really fast, and then you have a working prototype that looks all right. It doesn't look perfect, but for me, it really looks good. And then from there on, if you want to make it look really nice, then you have to go into the CSS world. I don't like that. I'm not very capable in it.
Of course.
That's good. But maybe one thing I do not like about Vaadin is that it's always stateful. So you have to have sessions and states. You can't just run it for a request and then shut it down again, like in a Lambda, AWS Lambda or something like that. Or I mean, in Google Cloud, I'm sure you have something similar.
Yeah, like cloud functions or whatever. Okay, I get your point.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
So that would work with Java basically very well because Quarkus has really short startup times, or basically most of the frameworks nowadays have very short startup times. But with Vaadin, you can't really do that because it's stateful and it takes a while to boot up. That's for me one of the drawbacks here.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
Let's see what it did.
Still logging something.
Oh, it's debugging Node.
Yeah. What is it doing here? Okay. Is it still investigating that error? No. It's shifted. Okay, so maybe it checking itself if the application is running well without errors. What is it doing here?
It seems like it launched some sort of.
It's searching for that
Sorry.
error, right? So
Yeah,
it's
it's looking-
DuckDuckGo looking for Vaadin, Quarkus, and static file handler.
Yes, pretty much.
That's pretty cool. I never saw that before. Okay. This can't be that bad of an issue, actually.
The security flow concerning within request. I mean, it's actually found some article. You see that?
Yeah. So it's reading that and trying to the recommended solution. Okay, I have to look up the Vaadin skills, and I know they are not that easy to find. So that's, I have some links here. Vaadin, no, that's not it. Oh no. I think I didn't even link them, damn it. Vaadin Claude plugin, that's good. There we go. So maybe these help. These are the Vaadin skills that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we can install them at some point. Because it's still searching for
Looking for something, yeah.
Okay, I would stop this, install the Vaadin skills, and then ask it to
debug it. Yes, that makes sense.
Reevaluate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Debug it. Okay, tasks are running now. Ah, yes. Okay. How can I kill all? Remove task.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. These are cancelled. Okay, nothing is running. Install the skills from here.
It could be that it got stuck in a hallucination loop. So let's see.
Oh yeah, Daniel just said that too. And he also wrote test this javalit.io. Never heard of that.
Sounds like another front-end thing. Front-end.
Yeah,
framework,
probably.
Yeah.
Good with Javalit. Okay, we can take a look at that at some point. Right now we are stuck with Vaadin.
All right.
Read the skills, okay. Okay, invoke web request analyzes the contents. Yeah, okay. it briefly displayed a warning, but that's gone.
But it wasn't the warning in German?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Sure.
Is that because those skills are in German?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they are in German. Everything is in English.
Looks English. Okay.
Yeah. Could be in Finnish. I think that's where Vaadin comes from. But they are not.
Or Finnish,
So it's
yeah. I don't know, yeah.
It's probably because I have a German setting for my...
What about /skills? Did it install something?
Let's see. Global skills. There's no Vaadin stuff. Front-end
layouts?
design. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
This is all stuff. Yep. So is there any UI unit testing? Could that work? I'm not sure.
Let's just confirm that the app is still broken. Maybe run MVN in a different tab, or maybe the same tab, and let's.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let's take this one.
Just to make sure it didn't accidentally fix it and then
didn't realize it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, now it's done. Where was it? This one.
Still broken.
Yeah, still broken.
Okay.
Okay, stop this. Try to. So I want to copy that error again. Try to fix this error by using the appropriate Vaadin skill. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a good way of prompting it. Yeah.
What?
It's resumed from where it left.
Yeah. It's not what we want. Yeah, that's in German again. And it's waiting for me to input that it's allowed to execute that.
Yeah.
But actually, Antigravity, I think, just said yes.
It decided to like, okay, whatever.
Who cares? Oh.
So it's reading stuff.
So that's
it's searching for something.
Do we see anything here? No.
It's inside the system generated.
But that's not this.
No, you have a folder called
yeah,
stuff.
Sorry. Steps or tasks.
Oh, shit, lot of tasks.
Okay. Now what do we want to see here? Yeah, tasks.
Just one random thought now. Actually, looking at how all of these AI tools work these days, I'm wondering how long most developer hard drives would last, because with the amount of read and writes this thing is doing to your hard disk on your laptop, it's freaking insane. You know, it's like writing and reading, it's snapshotting itself all the time, right? So unlike regular development where you are writing code, saving a file, and running it, like the amount of shit it's running in your laptop is insane, right?
Yeah, that's true, but I'm not sure if it's reading if it's writing that much.
I mean, did you see how many files it generated?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's SSDs, but like all of these disks have like a finite time, right? Like they have a very specific read and write cycles after which they die. So I'm wondering if this is not actually a real problem.
Yeah. So Daniel said it's missing an add inject. I'm not sure where that should be. For some service, I guess. But application. Yeah, that's... Not sure if this is the problem. Okay, it's doing something now. Okay, it removed some annotations and then added something else. It's compiling. Okay, that ran before, and tests ran through before as well. The important part is that it's calling itself, basically, the website. Background, yes. Do we have any tests?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
guess
okay.
very basic. Okay.
Yeah, just for the services. These are easy. But the UI tests are more difficult.
Yeah, of course.
And that would help in that case, because then the AI will see itself that it's not working.
Yeah.
Could basically fix itself. Okay, so it changed the walkthrough. And so I think it thinks it fixed the error.
Let's see. No, but it's running. It's running. You don't need to run it again. Or is it? Is it not? I might be wrong. Oh well, just run it. If it's running, it will tell you that it will complete.
Yeah.
That the port is in use. Yeah. All right.
Would be nice to have a running application at some point.
Yes. Let's see. This is where we know if it's. Have you had anything like this before, where like it doesn't work on the first shot?
Yeah. I had that one time, and I think it took an hour or something to figure it out, and it was just, I don't know, some step in the POM file, like prepare front end or something like this for Vaadin, something really basic, and it took so long for it to find it out. I actually had to research it myself, and it's still the very same thing. And Daniel said, look for the specific class, search for file handler. But does it say that in the stack trace, there's nothing from us? It's all just Vaadin native stuff or Quarkus stuff. So I'm not sure where I should be looking at. Okay, so maybe it's using this at some point. Nope. It's not even using the static file handler. Okay, give it one more try.
Give it one more try, yeah.
Full stack trace, because we have it.
Yes, of course. It seems to me it could be that it's just more like a configuration problem than an actual error in the code itself, no?
Yeah. Could be.
Oh. Just look for file handler.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's the
It's in
yeah,
the
that's not
JavaScript. Yeah.
that's not relevant at all.
No.
What does it say now? Unexpectedly severed. What? Okay, let's see. Application scope, my service. So let's look into this. We don't want this at all. Inject file handler, but there is no file handler. That's the whole problem. What could be a file handler? Probably in upload view. Upload.
No, I think that's uploads. It's uploading the GPX files.
Yeah. And then well, it's about static files. That would be a dynamic file, right?
So let's see in the main layout or the app shell file.
Style sheet. That doesn't look bad at all.
One question: if you go to that main layout, was it?
Yeah.
No, app shell. Sorry. Where is this bringing that CSS style.css from?
From this, no, not generated. Maybe resources. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, style.css. Okay.
But we could maybe just leave that out to test. Not sure. Let's see. Still searching. Yeah, I think it ran into some corner. What shall we do?
Go back to the code just 1 second. And open that app shell file one more time.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that doesn't look different than I expected it to be.
So it researches stuff anyway. And while it's doing its job, I would like to just try it out to remove this. What kind of what version of Vaadin are we using? This is 24. And all the skills are for version 25, it said. So maybe if we just upgrade Vaadin. Yeah. Daniel asks if we have the uploader component. Yes. We have that in the upload view. Somewhere there should be upload. And I think there was a change between 24 and 25 with the upload component. Maybe this is a problem. So let's just see. This is still running up. And if that doesn't work, I would like to just tell the AI to upgrade from Vaadin 24 to 25.
Okay.
That's the same error. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't work. So again, stop the AI because it's diagnostic tests. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, at least. But I want to interrupt it anyway. So what are the tasks? This one is still running. Why is it? Okay. Upgrade Vaadin version to v25. Because it shouldn't be that much of a difficulty for the AI
to figure out.
Yeah, I don't think there are so many changes from 24 to 25, at least in the coding area that where we are. And it has all the skills. Oh, damn it, but I should put this back. Yes. Okay, it's updating the implementation plan again.
Can you look into the, while it's doing that, can you look into the pom.xml file?
Yes.
Is there a dependency called Yeti?
With a
with a J? No, J.
Oh, Jetty.
Jetty,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, okay. Okay.
Okay, so now it's okay. It's already building. So what I really liked about Visual Studio and using GitHub Copilot was that it always showed the changes it made, and you could click keep or I don't know, remove again.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I'm realizing now that is different with the Antigravity CLI compared to Gemini. Gemini has that. Gemini CLI has that.
Oh, the CLI even has
the
that.
CLI ever have that. Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. So if you leave it in this confirmation mode, it will have it gives you the diff. It shows you like what's
okay. That's really useful. So if I use the CLI tools, I usually do a lot of commits because then I really know what it changed, where it changed what. And so without using any Git, you actually don't know what it did, what it changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's downloading all the dependencies. It has compiled very well.
It's running the tests, I think.
Yeah. All the Jackson versions, okay.
It found an error.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah, so that's what I'm always trying to build. If I use something with, if I build something with AI, I'm trying to give the AI the possibility to find all the errors itself. So by writing automated tests, it automatically finds all the errors if it does a change that's wrong, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And if you try, it doesn't have to be Java. I tried coding a bit with Godot, this open source gaming engine.
Yeah.
And you can also, I didn't know that, you can also write automated tests for it. So I gave it to the possibility to always validate the output through automated tests as well. And it helped a lot, but it actually led to these tasks running a long time because the tests require some time.
Yeah, makes sense.
To me, that doesn't really matter because it doesn't use a lot of tokens. It just uses time and computing power.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so it's updating dependencies.
It's even updated Quarkus.
Yes, very nice.
Let's see, I guess. So it's like a Maven build.
Yes. Oh, this is crazy. Let's switch back to this mode. What kind of artifacts do we have? Implementation plan. Yeah, okay.
Still the same, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else interesting going on what we could look into while we wait?
So you have the context. Let's look at the context. Well, you have the MCP servers, obviously, which we didn't look into, but that's you can also look at the which model it's running and switch models. So by default, it uses 3.5 Flash, but you could also switch to like the older 3.1 or the difference between Flash, medium, high, and low is just depends on the access you have. Yeah, exactly. How much thinking do you give it?
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, it will decide on the model automatically. So in this case, it shows it actually in the bottom right. You say Gemini 3.5 Flash medium. It selects the model automatically.
Yeah.
Then if you do /MCP, then you have all the MCP servers, which I think you don't have any. But you can configure them. Then if you do / let's see, / other, what else do you have there?
We actually we tried to install agents, but we never saw them, right? Yeah. Something went wrong here. Because in the beginning...
I'm not sure this command that we run installed any agents.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure what it did. Yeah, that's something that we should. It's something to dig into. Yeah. Then what else do you have there? Let's see.
The context, so how much context is used and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So we use 10% of the context window.
Oh wow! We've been programming for quite some time.
Yeah, it even tells you like the token usage, right? So agent response actually takes more token than the prompts themselves.
Yeah. Huh.
So that's
interesting. Okay.
And, yeah. Then you have. There is this BTW, by the way. Go up. What's that? Okay. If you want to ask a side question. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. That's the same with Cloud Code, I think.
Okay.
They have the same one. Feedback. Okay. Hooks. What is this? Manage hook configuration for tool.
So those are the things that you can actually write if you want to really restrict the CLI from doing certain things. If you go into it, because you installed the hook earlier, so there should be a hook installed there. Pre-tool use. So let's check. Yeah, go into pre-tool use. No, okay, there is nothing. Because I think I thought you installed some. Yeah, okay. Maybe I was wrong. Okay. But hooks are basically like custom code that you can install so you can tap into. Let's say, for example, you want to, you have a tool that you're calling, but it requires an API token. You can just write a hook that injects the API token before the tool is executed. So that so there is no risk of the AI itself writing, like there is no risk of you leaking the token to the AI, right? So the token stays local.
The token. So
let's say you are calling a tool, but the tool needs an authentication token, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. So you mean like an API token?
Correct, API token.
Yeah.
So then you can inject it before the tool is called, and then because the AI will only because technically it's the CLI that calls the tool, not the Gemini, the model. So the model will not actually see the
API token.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Correct.
Yeah. Correct. Okay. It's just that's cool. All right.
So that's hooks, and then if you go up one step. What else do we have there?
Help.
Yeah. You have some key binding that you can do. You have logout. We don't want to do that for now. You can open files, whatever, manage permission planning. I think we saw that.
Yes.
You can rename the current conversation. That's, yeah.
Okay, let's try this. Marathon. Okay, so this is like queued, I think.
So now if you do resume, yeah. Yeah, see?
Ah, okay. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, so it allows you to resume previous conversations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we have our Vaadin skills.
Yeah, and you see this spec that's coming from the skills we installed earlier, right?
Right, yeah. These are all skills, I think.
These are all like custom commands that were installed as part of the skill installation that we did.
Yeah, and this as well. Gout-driven development. I never heard of that.
What did it still fail?
I'm not sure. I guess so, because it's still analyzing stuff. Check if the not sure. So let's see with Control O.
It's actually installed some new dependency called Jackson.
Yeah. So Jackson is for serialization, I think.
Yeah.
But it's still, it's still running into errors in the, I think even in the compilation phase, not even testing. Yeah, so it still has stuff to do.
Yeah, well, just leave it running, I think.
Yeah. So I think no, the skills are we got into that status line, toggle or configure the status line. Not sure what that does.
Oh.
Okay, so that could be the status line. Not sure.
That's okay.
Let's switch it on again. Status line. And let's see the settings again, because we saw them, but we didn't go through them. Animation speed, okay. Artificial review, artifact review.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We had that. This color schema, yeah. Editor, okay. Telemetry.
So you know how you are using the Google Cloud projects I give you access to?
Yes.
So if you enable telemetry, it will upload metrics into the Google Cloud project. So you have visualization basically.
Okay.
So token usage and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that doesn't do anything with using that data to learn on the data or
just
something.
That's about token use. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Non-workspace access allow agents to access files outside workspace directories. Yeah. Okay. We don't want that necessarily. I'm just wondering if because it when we were in sandbox mode, it actually asked us all these permissions, and maybe that was because these were non-workspace files. Like, nah, probably.
No, I think that sounds to me like it was broken.
Yeah.
So it sounds to me like a bug that we need to fix.
Yeah. Enables terminal sandbox restrictions. Okay. Maybe that's something that plays into the whole permissions thing. So yeah.
Yeah, maybe you had to turn sandbox mode on before you could set it to sandbox in the permissions. It's very possible.
Yeah. All right. Let's go down. Is there anything? A title? Okay. Usage. Yeah, I tried that, but I think that doesn't really apply for when you are in a project.
Yeah, because when you're using the enterprise license, you have a different view than if you're using
Yeah.
it for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, because when I used it on my own, it has like this percentage view, and this was worth it.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not sure. So I don't know when the
there is a slash diff.
is.
Sorry, there is a slash diff. Let's see what the slash diff does.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Few uncommitted changes. Yeah. Okay. Please.
Okay.
So it's just the complete diff from this one, and that's pretty big.
Yes.
Doesn't even ignore the target folder. And then we also have to ignore this generated folder. That's a Vaadin specific thing, and then it gets better. Okay. So yeah, now we have a good overview. But still, that's not what we're here for. Come on, it's still working.
What happens if you do a Control-O?
Still running the tests. Okay, build success.
Yeah, like
that's good.
Successful. Okay.
Okay, let's try it. Because it's writing down the walkthrough and stuff.
Yeah. All right, good. Home stretch.
Yeah, hopefully. So if that runs, that would put us precisely in the 2-hour window we set for ourselves today.
And if it doesn't, I think we'll have to come back and figure it out.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully it will work. We'll see.
Okay, so that's up, and let's refresh. Oh, damn it. It's still the same. That's crazy. Come on.
Yeah, I mean it's your Quarkus and Vaadin, my friend.
Yeah.
I don't know what the error is, to be honest.
Okay, could we do something drastically to improve something? Because I think the actual code files are fine. Okay, one last thing. So implementation. Let's see. Commit this, and then I would like to remove this one. Yeah. And then these two files. Okay. I removed some files. Make the program work. Okay, just as one last try. Oh no. Did it just... Yeah.
What's
happened? Just reverted my changes. Oh.
It didn't trust you.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay. No. I would like just to if it would rewrite those files, I think it would be much better. It could work. recreate these files without using Git. Make sure they run. Yeah, it still sees.
Isn't it going to just like look at the Git history and rewrite them the same exact way?
I hope not. But
Well, you said without using Git, so let's see.
yeah. Okay, it's actually writing the files. Yeah. Okay, no changes found. Okay, no, this is not working.
All right, I think we should probably let's come back and try to fix it, or maybe we can do a follow-up.
Yeah. Okay, let's just Google that error really quickly. I think you already did that, right?
Yeah, I already did that. And well, I'm not a Java developer, so I couldn't figure out how to tell you how to fix it.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, but that's we have to specify the Vaadin version because otherwise it's completely lost. But it's still the wrong Vaadin version. Yeah, that's an old one. That should not be a problem anymore. Maybe that's Quarkus problem as well. You know what? While we have the time, change the framework from Quarkus to Spring Boot. Let's see. Maybe that works faster than anything else.
Let's see.
Because Vaadin natively works very well with Spring Boot. It also works with Quarkus, but I had some problems in the past. Maybe that's one issue here. Yeah. Okay. Daniel says Python and TypeScript works best for AI. I'm not sure about that. You think so?
I think Python maybe. TypeScript, I'm not quite sure. But Python definitely yes. Like in my experience writing Python code, it doesn't work 100%, but it's pretty good actually. Right. I also have friends writing Java with AI, and it just works very well. So I'm not sure I agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure as well, because I thought, especially with these strongly typed programming languages, AI actually has a kind of an advantage because it knows exactly what it's allowed to do and what not. So it has very strict guardrails right away.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't really program Python or TypeScript, so.
Yeah, I don't do TypeScript, but Python I do.
All right. So yeah. Okay, now it's writing a plan again. We can quickly step over it. Now it's modifying stuff.
Well, it will modify a bunch of things, right? Because you asked it to change the framework.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's just approved. Implement. Yeah. Daniel says, but is the data of crappy Java the model was trained with? That could be.
It could be, yeah.
Okay, so it's rewriting that whole thing with Spring Boot. And actually the views and components shouldn't be affected by it at all. The repository should look different because now it's not using that Quarkus framework. It's still basically the same. Okay, now it's writing tests. Wonderful. Oh, let's see. It's doing the tasks again. And that looks like it's busy doing this, right?
Yes, just one task. No, it had like refactor. Oh, now it actually works. It's updating the tasks as it's progressing.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's downloading all the stuff again.
Half of the internet.
Yeah.
Of course.
But then it's really fast. This one time it runs.
It's only fast if you have a very good internet, right? So
yeah. This one. Okay.
It's running the tests.
Yeah, but I think it's done, right? No, it's not done.
It's running the test, right? So context loading, it's logs.
Damn it. It's investigating some failures. That means there are failures. Yeah. Some dependency errors again.
Of course.
So next time I'm using Vaadin, I use the skills from the get-go. I think that would be more useful.
Yeah.
But I mean, that happens to me a lot. If I have an error with coding with AI and it doesn't get it right away, you can use a lot of time to fix it. Sometimes it really takes such a long time for, like I said in the beginning with this Vaadin error I had, it took me an hour to just fix it with AI, and it wasn't really that big of a deal. But sometimes it's running in some kind of corner and it can't get out anymore.
One thing I try sometimes is I just stop it and then start it again with like a fresh session, and act as like, hey, this is a broken app, fix it, right?
Yeah.
So it like you don't give it the previous context of how the app was built, and you act like, oh, this is a bug, the app is not starting, fix it.
Yeah.
So
let's see. So this is the last try. If it doesn't work,
All right.
We either have to reschedule, but from what I heard, it will take some weeks for you to be back home again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the road for a while. I mean, I can do it
Yeah.
on the road. It's not a big deal. I always have
Yeah,
my
probably.
microphone on me, so I can always
All
do
right.
it. On the
Okay.
road. Yeah.
Very good.
Just I'm gonna be traveling a bunch. That's why.
Okay.
Let's see.
So are
Let's see.
you at conferences?
Yeah, I have a bunch of Google conferences next week and the week after, and then after I have a bunch of like combination of our own conferences. I'm going to be in Devox Poland, if you know the Devox series.
Yeah.
So I'm doing Devox Poland, and then there's a conference in Barcelona called DevBCN, and it's like doing a bunch of those around. So
Nice.
it's the season now, right? So May, June is always the busy season for conferences. So if you are in developer relations, that's basically when you are super busy.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out that at the end of the year, almost nobody goes to conferences anymore. there are almost no conferences.
At the end of the year, toward Christmas, no, but like between kind of September and November-ish, there is. I mean, Devox Belgium, which is the OG, like the original Devox. That's in November, I think, or October, end of October.
Oh, really?
I'm not
that late? Okay.
Yeah, like as long as it's before Christmas, at least for Europe, right? Because European Christmas. Yeah, Devox Belgium this year, it's 5 to 9 of October. And then there is even our own conference, because I'm from Morocco. There is a Devox Morocco, which is the same event in Morocco. It's 4 and 5 of November, right?
Okay.
So there is like a bunch of things happening through the year. Usually what happens is that it's anywhere between like April, May, June, and then it's summer. There is nothing happening in summer. And then it starts again in like September, and then it goes all the way until like November, and then it's Christmas, right? So those are like the 2 seasons. But like the only exception is that there is a conference in Berlin that I am going to this year, and it's the beginning of July, which is, my understanding is that in Germany people take more summer vacation in August, not in July.
I think so. Yeah.
So that makes sense, but to me it's weird because in Sweden it's more July. So I live in Sweden, so it's July is when people are not around.
Yeah. Well, I guess every country has different vacation areas.
Exactly. So I have some stuff happening in July, so it's cool. I mean, Berlin is fine. It's a very nice city. I like Berlin.
Okay. I've been to IT Tage in Frankfurt last year, and that's in December. So that was really strange for people somehow, because they are not. At the end of the year, nobody wants to go to conferences anymore.
Yeah.
At least that's what people told me.
It's again in December this year. It's 7 to 10 of this of.
Yeah. I will be there again.
Oh yeah.
This year, yeah.
Are you speaking or just attending?
Yeah, no, I'm speaking about pull requests, peer reviews, and how to communicate a bit better with peers, basically, in these pull requests.
There is another, there's a bunch of Johannes, but I opened this page and there is somebody called Johannes that I know, Bischberger.
Oh yeah. Bechberger, right?
Bechberger.
He's at SAP.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He was at JCon as well, and with XDev we kind of co-organized the JCon in Cologne. You know that one?
Yeah, I've been there 2 years ago.
Okay. Also, we probably met.
Very possible. Yeah. In the cinema, right?
Right. Yeah. In the Cinedome.
And is it? Did it already happen this year? It already happened.
Yes. It happened. Like last year, last month, 20th of April, it started.
But for 2027, they're moving it to May.
Yes.
It's 31st of May to 3rd of June.
Right. I never know why they do that. They always have all the other conferences in mind that are running at the same time. and probably have a lot of the same participants, so they try to find a good space.
I mean, Java conferences are big in Germany. It's like there is only a few countries in Europe where there is like a lot of Java conferences, and Germany is by far the biggest.
Really?
Yeah, because you have JCon, and then you have Java Land.
Yeah, Java Land.
And then you have there is more than one, right? Here there is like this Java conferences page or website that tells you where different Java conferences are happening around the world, and I have the impression that a lot of them happens in Germany, right?
Yeah, it could be.
How do you see the previous ones? Oh, okay. It doesn't allow you to go back in time. But yeah, you have. There's also like another one that happens in some sort of like distillery or a brewery or something. Yeah. So JCon.
Really?
Yeah, there's JCon. There is Java Forum North.
Oh yeah. Yes.
There is WJAX in Munich.
Yes.
And then there is
JAX Saxony Day, but
yeah,
that's only one day, I think.
Java Land, obviously.
Yeah.
JAX, yeah, that's another one. Kotlin Conf, that's Java-ish.
Yeah. I think that was just last week or this week.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then Java Forum Stuttgart. Yeah, so it's like a. So it's only this, and then you have what? You have Java Zone in Norway, and well, Devox in Belgium, which is sort of like a Java conference because Devox was historically a Java conference. Then you have JFocus, Daniel. We just talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I go to JFocus because it's 10 minutes from me. So.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 10 minutes from the office. Our office is very close to where JFocus happens.
All right.
And yeah, no, it's quite interesting how this technology is spread across Europe.
Yeah, that's I never looked at that global picture really.
Yeah.
Daniel says in Sweden only one JFocus still, but number of Java developers decreased. Okay.
I think the last number was like 25. I might be wrong. Hold on. I mean, so I think that the number is not increasing for sure, but I'm not sure about decreasing.
Yeah, but with JCon, it's still increasing. It's very slightly. It's not increasing at the speed as it used to be, but it's still increasing.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
So according to the AI, it's JetBrains says that there is 4.6 million Java developers in the world. And
4 million in Germany.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. And apparently, according to some other source, it's anywhere between 8 to 9. I mean, that's a pretty decent number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the AI switched to German for some reason. But it does say it does execute npm install. And that's pretty cool because that's what Vaadin has to do before it starts. So I'm guessing it's on the finishing line.
Let's see.
So it's still running in the background. That's perfectly fine for us. That's fine as well. Nothing to worry yet.
No, it's testing the application actually.
Yeah. And what does it get?
It gets a 404. So.
Oh yeah. Damn it. Resuming work. Yeah, I think we have to take a loss here.
I mean, it's not a loss. I think we need to come back and fix it, basically.
Yeah. And the main reason why we did that stream was to showcase Antigravity CLI, and I think we did that. We showed a couple of things we can do here and how it works. I mean, and it's basically working fine. I mean, the one thing was the permission was a bit weird that it kept asking it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the other thing was the tasks were not updating, but that's perfectly fine as well.
Yeah, these are two for sure bugs that I would report. So
yeah, but it's still. I mean, it released this week or last week. Last week, right? Antigravity
last week,
CLI?
yes, last week, yeah. So it's expected to have few errors. Let's test the app one more time to see.
It's still working on it. But we can just start it here. No, that's a different command now. I think it's Spring run. Is it that? No. Okay.
All right.
I'm using the wrong command, I'm pretty sure. What did it use before?
Yeah, I think let's just take a loss. We should come back. Or if you fix it, maybe you should post a screenshot to say, hey, this is the fix.
Yeah. And then upload your GPX file.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Maybe sometimes it ends with successful results.
Yes.
Okay. So still, Abdel, thank you very much for joining me and for helping me through these dark times.
Thanks for having me. I mean, it's dark times for all of us. So now we'll have to do some homework to try to get it to work next time.
Yeah. Okay, and thank you to all the viewers. Yeah, Spring Boot run. Okay. One last try.
All right.
Let's see. Let's go. Spring and then boot run. Yeah. Thanks, Daniel.
There you go. This is better.
Yeah. Still doing some. Yeah.
Still an error.
Yeah. Still fixing stuff in the background. So. Okay. Thank you very much again.
Don't close your laptop, Johannes. Leave it open.
Okay, and yeah, Abdel, I will keep you posted about the results.
Please let me know.
At some point.
Please tell me.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much and have a great evening. Goodbye.
Thank you, folks. Bye.